were weird. Like everything was off. I've been consistent with my boxing my whole career. I never had such a long layoff. So after the two first rounds, I started to box the way I wished to box, and started to be able to do stuff that me and Jonathan JB had worked on, and it slowly come back. And I think the last rounds I was just floating and having fun and enjoying myself and loving boxing again. But the two first rounds were weird.
Did you feel the weight difference? 154 pounds, this is your no weight class now?
Yeah, I feel a little bit more but that's life, that's natural progress. I'm getting older and getting heavier. I have to adjust my boxing, and if I can do that like I did the last round, it started to come, I can have a couple of more years in the ring like Vladimir Klitschko and likes of that.
Do you see yourself fighting for a world title against the likes of Terry Harper and Natasha Jonas?
Absolutely, that's what we're gunning for. And we also got requests to World Championships fight, but after all this time away from the ring, JB just said, don't do this. Do this in your way. Don't push it. You need to get a tune-up fight. You need to be back there. And I'm so happy he did that decision, because I really needed it after 1.5 years out.
Yes.
And I think this is also the way I can keep my love for boxing without doing rush and hasty decisions based on others' wishes.
Can we see you fighting for the world title here in Southern California? Here in Southern California?
I hope so. I hope so much. I would love that. That would be my dream. You will see me fight for a world championship title next year for sure, but I hope here in California. That's my biggest wish.
Cecili, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
When did you have that moment because after your last fight, you talked about retirement and all that, but when did you have that subsequent moment that you felt you wanted to get back into the ring and come back on a night like tonight?
I think there's a lot of talk of after the epidemic, it was more and more, especially young people came out and started talking about mental health, and that helped me through. Like Ryan Garcia, the way he talked about mental health, I'm just, you went through some really rough stuff under the epidemic, and the love of boxing is still there, but you have to pull yourself together. You got to get fit mentally and physically.
What about seeing like Taylor Serrano or Shields Marshall, the attention that female boxing has been getting? How has that maybe inspired you as well?
It's unbelievable. It's incredible. Consider when I started, when we were shunned, from the Olympics, from it was so institutionalized that women were not invited into the gyms, and we didn't get fights, we didn't get broadcasted. A lot of women was picked up by promoters to look nice and take their clothes off, and now they take the clothes off because they want to.
Right. So going forward, you're still going to keep going in as many fights as you can get.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I was a little rusty in the first round, but the last round I started to enjoy myself again.
But you felt okay in there tonight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was never an issue about not being okay, but it's connecting with boxing again, being in love with boxing again, and that's what I needed. That's what I searched for.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anybody else? You guys good?